Hello, depressing music tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem with me, BlueAnkylo. I didn't notice much last time, but the music on this episode, on this chapter, is just so annoying. Like, it's fairly short and repetitive, and it just sounds like we're all dying in the fog. Man, it's not... Let's be happy. We're gonna be fine. We killed all these guys. We got another Pegasus night. It's pretty cool, right? Anyway, let's end our turn and see what happens. Alright. I was kind of thinking that Cavalier would go after Raven, but instead he decided he'd rather die to Sane. So Sane gets more powerful. I actually would have preferred Raven to get the XP, but I really would have preferred a better level up than that as well. Alright, pirates have arrived. This was not too surprising either, and I was pretty sure Eliwood could tank it. Now, he might have only had one attack there because his sword was about to break. Yeah, if you've got a 1 durability equipped, you do not get your doubling if that happens. Now, it's probably likely that there's going to be a pirate here that Lyn could attack, but we can't see it. We could fix that by flying maybe a Pegasus Knight up to sea. Although, seeing as I can see this guy, I'm going to attack him immediately. Raven should be fine. I'm not really worried much. 12 damage times 2 is actually about the perfect amount to kill this guy, and he could take 7 in return, but that's not going to kill him. I have high hopes for Raven, so we're going to keep using him. Nice, easy one-shot kill. There's possibly another pirate that might move down. I'm not too worried. Honestly, the pirates won't be able to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if there's a pirate there, he could attack Merlinus, I guess. Technically. Probably wouldn't be able to kill him in one hit, though. Meanwhile, we need to deal with the Cav. That's not going to be difficult. We should probably do a bit of healing. Lowen could use some, and Eliwood, and that's pretty much it. We've done pretty well for not taking damage. I think I'll meet up with Eliwood maybe next turn down here, so I'll heal Lowen first. And then, as we get past that tree, we'll be able to help out. Nice to see Lowen with all that HP as well. That's nice. Kind of reminds me of Ken back from Shining Force, actually. Lots of HP is good. More than Sane, anyway. Okay, so I think we'll move Matthew first, mostly because he can see further, and I want to see into that forest for Sane. Yeah. And there is, in fact, a mage. Now, you don't see this very often, but that is a monk enemy that can use light magic. And I don't have a counter for that. I did not bring Urk, who is our only counter mage. But I'm not too concerned. 1 mage. What kind of damage are we looking at? 6? This guy has 2 in magic? He's going to do 6 damage minus your resistance. AKA basically nothing. Yeah. Like, now, we might not hit him with the javelin. There might be more enemies below us, but I'm not really worried about this monk, so let's just throw some javelins at him. That's fine. The only reason we would be in trouble is if it turns out there's a whole bunch of enemies in this forest, but I have a feeling we've pushed forward quickly enough that we've dealt with most of them. Alright, so this guy, I don't expect I'm going to keep Fiora around. I'm going to use her to maybe get some vision for Lyn. There's nothing to see. Well, we'll move to this tree for now. I know there's a pirate up there, I just can't see him yet. Let's see, who needs the kill here? If we want to keep Dart, I should probably get him some kills. He's about the only person not level 10 on this side, to be honest. So we'll give him a try. He needs an iron axe to get better accuracy, but he can definitely hit hard if he can hit. So I like that. I have a feeling Dorcas just got replaced, honestly. Dorcas is pretty good, but I have a feeling Dart is better, basically. So now we can open this up. Yeah. It's part of my plan. Shoot, we can't double hit it. Well, someone on this side can, probably. Yeah, let's use Oswin to move in. Smack it with a lance and just destroy it. And I want to make sure Lowen is guarding it so that nothing bad happens. We can leave him with a sword. I'm not sure what's south of us, so I'm keeping my mages protected as much as possible. Eliwood is going to get healed next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he can move... Well, I'm going to keep him safe-ish, so that not too much could hit him if he can be hit. Hector, though, is going to cover this side mostly on his own. Good to see there's nothing in those forests. We'll keep Canas safe for now. And we'll keep Florina safe as well, because there could be archers, but we'll keep her nearby. Alright. So unless they've got some serious backup, yeah, I think Sane is going to be A-okay over here. Alright, there's the pirate. And of course, see, I think they're cheating, honestly. They should not have had vision there, unless pirates can see further than, you know, mercenaries and Lynn and all that. Which is suspicious, to say the least. Aw, come on, Raven. So close to level up. I guess maybe the AI doesn't follow the same rules, when they can basically, they can attack without needing line of sight, which is cheap. Ah, Hector. He can't even hurt you. I like that Hector has 73% now, rather than like 50, like when we got him. Yeah, you know, I'm not surprised there's more enemies coming at us. I'm kind of surprised they're attacking people they can't even hurt. That's something they changed in the more recent Fire Emblems as well. The AI is changed so that if an enemy can do 0 damage, they won't attack. So if you set a situation up where there's one character with too much defense, the enemies will just stay back. They won't do anything. Or they might move close to you but still not attack because they know it's pointless. Alright, so Fiora will not do very well against these guys. Nor do I really want her to, and seeing as they cheat... cheaters. Anyway, Lynn will do absolutely fine. Just got a vulnerary. I want to keep Merlinus safe here. So we could do that. I could have possibly tried to grab her an Iron Lance. But the healing was more important. So, yeah, that's annoying. The only reason I even moved her up here was for vision. If I hadn't, the first pirate would have attacked Lynn, and she would have probably counter-killed him, and then she could have killed this guy on her turn. It was actually kind of ruined by Fiora being next to him. Anyway, we need to kill that guy. Kill that guy. And we should kill this guy. Slim sword. What's the point of that? Attack power of 11? Like, silly guy. Iron Lance. We need the accuracy, basically. Can't even hurt Sane. It's terrible. There we go. Terrible choice of weaponry there. Meanwhile, Raven, if he stands there, probably another pirate can move down and attack him. I'm not really worried about it. We could send someone up to back up Lynn, but I'm sure she'll be fine. Dart could go for a kill. Probably a good idea. One of them have a lance? No, they both have axes, so he's not in a good setup. Priorities, I know I wanted to heal Eliwood. Everyone is actually pretty good level, to be honest. Let's do this first. Want to make sure I equip an iron sword with Eliwood, now that I notice that he's got a rapier again. Just defaults to the next weapon on his list when he breaks one. Yeah, no one really needs the kills that badly. I guess I'll give it to Canas because, I know he's probably hit, whereas Dart has a good chance of missing against the sword. And then counter take damage too, which is annoying. Once I can switch over an Iron Axe to Dart, he'll be a little bit more reliable. Could give him one of Hector's. Maybe. I don't know if Hector's up for sharing. I want to make sure no one can rush up to Canas. So I'm actually going to sort of block up this spot. Just in case there was a cav that could move up really quickly. And now I'll trade over... Actually, I'm not going to bother. The battle's almost done. Actually, use a torch. Bam! Vision! Wow. That's kind of nice, hey? That's actually a really good range. So that was one use of a torch. It'll grow... Probably lose one tile per turn of vision. That's not bad. I don't think I ever use torches because, you know, they're consumable and I just want to save them forever. So I'm not used to seeing what they can do. Eliwood can go over here. Sword this guy to death easily. Eliwood knows where to put the pointy end. Another 99 XP. That's kind of funny. And just hang out down here. You can basically see there's nothing left on the map. There must be something right in this corner. Interestingly, in more modern Fire Emblems, Cavaliers actually get like bonus damage in the open, but in these old ones, putting them in the forest is totally fine. I want to be a little bit careful with Lucius. Oh, I forgot. I have been being smart about moving Matthew first, but this time I kind of forgot. There we go. Archers. Well, 2 of them can hit Lowen, but I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. Just make sure Lucius doesn't get in range, and we'll be totally okay. And also make sure you don't put Florina in range. That would be dumb. But now I know. I'm glad I moved Matthew before I moved her, because I might have put her in that forest. Which probably would have killed her. Alright, everyone else is done. Let's continue. Yeah. I don't know how many turns of reinforcements. Probably 3 or 4. So, Raven should get good amount of XP here. So should Lynn if everything goes proper. Some of you guys might consider it mild cheating by looking up where the enemy reinforcements are. But honestly, if you didn't know, you'd either have to leave too many units in reserve or risk losing Merlinus every map. So, I feel justified. Because I have played the game before, I generally have a feeling that I know where the enemies are coming from. I just don't know for sure. And honestly, you would end up just redoing the maps more often, because you'd make a mistake because you wouldn't know where the reinforcements came from. You'd either have to reload for Merlinus or for some other reason. Why would you attack Sane? 1 damage, as if that's gonna... My calves are so good. Ah, man, I don't know. I'm gonna feel real bad if I ever have to put one of those back in the convoy. Alright, so we're gonna go this route. You can move 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Or do they have 6? So if I put Lynn here and move Florina. 1, 2, 3, 4. No matter where I put Lynn here, if I attack this guy, that guy will be able to hit her from a forest. Not that I think that matters much, so I'm not going to worry. I need Fiora to stop taking hits. I need Lynn to block up the path to Merlinus, and I need Florina to get out of the way. Or Fiora, sorry. And that's a really good level up. I did see that. Very nice. Yeah, Fiora should be safe now. I'm still going to give her another Vulnerary, because whatever. And I'm just going to leave her in that spot. Okay, let's... Raven is doing totally fine up there. Don't need to worry about him. Who was at 99 XP? I'd really like to finish their level up. Is it one of my horsemen? It was Eliwood, who can't get close enough anyway. That sucks. Alright, well, we should probably move Matthew first so we can see the corner, which is got to be where the boss is. So I may as well give him a chance, a slim chance, of a kill here. Only a 59% chance, unfortunately. This guy's very agile. But he got him. No, hit him once. Ooh, he didn't do enough damage. I didn't math it out! Ah, terrible blue. That's bad form. Ah, still. A little bit of defense is nice. And we can definitely see everything. So we know that these are the last enemies. This guy could have attacked last turn, and he didn't. Wow. If he'd moved, he could have killed Florina. I guess we're lucky he didn't move. It's that longbow. Well, 5 damage. Yeah, 20 times... 20 minus defense times 3 would have killed her. That's insane. This is probably why they stopped giving mounted units longbows, because nomads that can move really far, like a movement 8, and a longbow is just overpowered. So yeah. All we have to do is stay out of range 3, and he shouldn't attack us. Can Sane kill the archer? 13 damage times 2 if he hits him. 11 damage with slightly better hit rate. Other options, we've got a little bit of magic. Maybe I'll use Lucius to finish this guy off. I was considering Florina. 79, 84. Sure. I figured the odds were close enough we'd be okay. I generally feel like a 80% or up is a good chance. You won't fail it too often. And we definitely need this guy to die now, so I'm hoping Sane gets lucky, but we do have a backup if he misses. And now my backup needs to not mess up. I expect Lucius has a better hit rate. I've got 2 chances at 82%. I can't imagine. The chances of that would be around 10% that we would have missed. And I'm not sure how the crit works into that. I think you need to hit for the critical to have a chance to proc. But I'm not 100% on that. It might have just a flat 10% chance. Like, whatever your crit rate is just the chance of a crit, whether you hit or not, and it's auto hit. I'm not 100% sure which way it goes first. Someone in the comments probably knows. Meanwhile, you can't really move that far, but I'd definitely like to kill you. Which is harder than anticipated. That's what she said. Alright, well, Lowen, what do you got? 11 damage times 1. You're only gonna get 1 attack. Can't get you to do enough damage to kill him, so we'll go with the most highest percent chance to hit and hope someone else can finish this guy off, aka Oswin. Mind you, we should have locked this guy in so he can't move very far. Could hit Lucius, who's at full HP, which is not going to kill him, probably. And I might be able to block him. No, no blocking. No other way attack. Oswin, you've got to give it a shot. 57%. Might as well. Good job. Oswin has always performed admirably. I'm very happy with him. Cool. I don't think anyone was at risk of dying, even if we missed, so I'm not too worried about it. Now we gotta start working towards the big boss. Is there anyone that could be healed? We have not taken a lot of damage on this map. Those guys need some healing way over there. But that's about it. And Lynn and Raven will continue to guard up north. Yeah, I figured he'd go in the forest. Still, 100% hit rate even into the forest doesn't make any difference. Well, actually, the forest gave him like 1 defense point, so it saved his life. So it actually made a difference. I get the feeling this is the last pirate because nobody else attacked Raven. I'll move her up to have a look, but I'm pretty sure this is the last one. If the music changes, we know for sure. There we go. Alright, well let's wrap this up. How do we deal with the boss? Carefully, because he does a lot of damage. No archer... But he has a steel sword. See, sometimes if you have a boss that only has bows, you can just surround him with units. So he can't move and he can't attack. Like if I put someone there and there, if he was an archer, he could do nothing. Movement locked or whatever it's called. But range locked, he can't shoot at range 1 if that's what you do. But that's not going to be an option because he's got a steel sword. On the other hand, the steel sword isn't that powerful. Well, the short bow doesn't have a very high crit rate anyway. It's not that deadly. Wonder if you could steal anything from him with Matthew. Let me just see. We could. Now, I think he'd steal the Orion's Bolt first. I wonder if you could steal his secondary weapons, though. What speed has he got? Speed. That'd be kind of neat if you could steal another longbow and a short bow off of him. I don't think you can, but... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rescue 6, 7, right? That's how it works. Movement of 7. You weigh 7. You can aid 16. Let's heal him up first. I'm gonna put a save state down because, again, I'm not super perfect with, it is the Orion's Bolt specifically we're stealing. So there's actually little point to this. Unless he can also steal other weapons once the Orion's Bolt's gone. Oh, but then he'd need enough strength to use them. 5. We should have enough. It's only... Well, at least this one's a weight of 3. He would not be able to steal the longbow if that's even possible. But he might be able to steal the short bow. Maybe it's like... I'm still gonna try it. Let's do some science. Let's figure it out. Maybe you have to steal items first before you can steal other stuff. I don't know. We would have got that from killing him either way, so it's not like that really did much. Other than a little bit of experience. And we're out of range of his longbow. And we will use someone to take and drop. And may as well get people into position to start fighting him soon. Just imagine a 3-range circle around him. That's kind of the goal. So as long as no one moves any closer than that, they can't even be hit. As long as he doesn't decide to move. Probably nothing else up north. Okay. Unfortunately, Matthew doesn't have the range to get... Have to wait another turn to see if he can steal. I still want to know, so for science we're going to waste a little bit of time here just to find out. I feel like mechanic-wise he should be allowed to steal the short bow, but we're not allowed to. So, well maybe it's because he's... Is his inventory full? Does that change it too? Maybe. I'll move these around at the end of the battle. No, that didn't change anything. So, I'm not sure... I thought there was a way to steal weapons, and there was a reason why there was a stat for weight and might of the thief. But it might be you can only steal weapons that are flashing green, and if they're... I know you can't steal equipped weapons, that's normal. I thought you could steal non-equipped weapons, but I never steal them from calves. They usually have a sword and a spear anyway. I don't know exactly why. I know there's a mechanic for how heavy a weapon you can steal, but it must... I guess it's probably just for weapons that are green that you would get on killing them anyway. So what's the point? I don't know. Maybe an enemy thief has a green weapon, and you don't have time to kill him, so all you can do is steal, and then he runs away on the next turn or something. Maybe that's really the only use of it. Which is kind of dumb. Anyway, let's get to some killing. I have a feeling Hector's a good choice here. Well, actually, he is not. Remember, this guy has a longbow. What about you guys? Still 11 damage is quite a lot, and he'd be doubled. No crit chance, at least. We can technically fight with Florina, but she'll take a lot of damage if she gets hit. Could try to do some rescue strats. See what this looks like. 2 damage, huh? And these bosses are pretty tough. 7 damage. It's not a ton. I'd like to do this safely, though. Honestly, Oswin can probably wipe him out. The short bow I'm a little bit worried about because it has a good crit rating. He would lose 3 damage from what he's currently at. So you get 20 attack power and 10% crit. You know what? I'm going to do something kind of cheap. You might consider it cheap. I'm going to leave Oswin in range. I'm not going to attack. Specifically, I'm doing this. Oh, I got to heal Sane as well. So that he changes his weapon. And once he switches to the longbow, he can't counter anyway. And the longbow is not going to kill Oswin. Oh, hi! Probably would have had something to talk with Lynn if I brought her down, but she's too far away. 4 damage is pretty good with a longbow against a knight. But, unfortunately for him, he cannot counter anymore. So I can move anyone I want. Now, I still want people that can hit him. So we'll use... Well, for one, we can definitely attack with Florina now. 62% or 67%. Well, 2 attacks. Oh, 0 damage. Never mind. 3 damage is as good as we're going to get. Even if he switches back to a steel sword, he can't one-shot her. We checked that. So we'll go with this for a little bit of extra start damage. Gets us a free round of damage, basically, is my idea. 16 damage. 9 damage, but no hit rate at all. Wow. Yeah, this guy has got really good stats. For a boss that you need to kill, you know, we've had bosses with these kind of stats that were optional, that we've, you know, but a boss you have to deal with. That's pretty tough. I feel like Oswin is really the guy who should fight him on his own if you were going to do it like that. You could also probably horse slay him to death. But I'll save that. We don't need to use that. 54%. I think Oswin could probably just one-on-one him and probably win. Probably. I don't know how much damage the sword will do to him. 3 more than the bow, so 7 damage. 14 damage a turn actually would add up pretty quick if he doubles. So Lowen, maybe? I need someone with good skill here. Rapier would do good damage. We could theoretically use a mage, but he'll be countered by the bows. And I kind of don't want to leave anyone who can be hit by a short bow specifically. Because of the crit chance. How about dart? No, axe is bad because of the sword counter. So it's got to be either a lance or a sword. Someone that can survive a hit. That probably means Sane. Unfortunately, his skill isn't amazing. Maybe Lowen for better skill. 5% better for 4 damage, or 6 damage with 5% less. Yeah. Wouldn't mind the big hits. Ah, we'll go like this, it's fine. That sucks. But 50-50, you know, what do you get? This guy is definitely dangerous. And trying to kill him in a single turn would be challenging. I'm going to move Priscilla over this way a bit. I might have to pull... If worst case scenario, someone's dying and we can't do any damage to him, I'll pull Oswin to the perimeter again, heal him up, switch to longbow, and do this again if I have to. But that's worst case scenario. I don't want to have to do that. Really? You think you can kill Oswin? I would say he's the worst one to attack. Because he should do more damage to anyone else. Like, if he'd attacked Florina, I would have had to pull her out, because she'd be near enough to death I'd have to help her. Now, one more turn of hits would definitely kill Oswin. But, now he's got his sword equipped, I think we try to finish him off with range safely. As long as we get a little bit lucky. Now, if we fail here, someone's in real danger. But I think I have enough people set up that we should be fine. We never got any talk options either, did we? I expect probably Lynn would have, but she would have been the only one. Canas, you want to finish him off? 55, not great. Whatever, we'll give it a try. It's safe. Good enough. All right, no problem. We had a lot of attacks. Florina probably could have finished him off easily, too. We are very strong. Turn at the rotted tree. Head west. Head west, young man. Alright, well, thanks. Good fight. You were a tough boss, definitely. Had to use my thinking cap a little bit there. Trick him into longbows. Yeah, I'll take it. Canas becomes better at anti-mage. Oh, hi. Could have been friends, maybe. I don't think there's any way to recruit him, though, honestly. Sacation. Never lie. It's not really Sacation, it's like Sussian? I don't know. Crazy words. If you speak Mongolian, you probably know how to pronounce it. It's probably what they're built off of. Oh, I even forgot about this. I meant to mention it. You had 15 turns to get a side quest. I wasn't even paying attention, but we made it, so... You know, you might have to rush a little bit. But I usually play... I feel like, you know, you can always turtle up, and it's easier in these games. You'll take a long time, but if you turtle, move slowly, always move forward with Oswin or Hector or something, you will have a better chance of winning without any losses easily. But I feel like that's kind of counter Fire Emblem. Like, I think it's... You're not meant to turtle, really, other than maybe a couple specific maps. So I like playing a little bit aggressively, pushing forward like that, trying to do fancy strategies, and things like turn limits for how many turns you have to win a map and get side stuff is usually not too hard. Because I either die and restart, or we win and you hit the conditions. So, that was good. We'll get our side mission. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.